Hey everybody, it's David Pea with Kiss Replicas. So a few days ago, we put out a video showing some of the work involved in the unmasked suits. It focused mainly on the painting, but you could see what the materials were like, how strong they were, yet flexible, and so on. And rightfully so, many of you are like, well, that's cool. What about the monster? Can you do something like that for the monster? I'll tell you what, I'll do one better. I'm going to show you exactly how the pieces are made, what they look like, right out of the molds, and what's involved after the fact. So this is the left monster forearm. Okay, now the mold was completely bolted together. I've removed the bolts and it's already wanting to open. But before I do that, this is the material here. This is actually what the piece is cast from. So there was a funnel here. We poured our material here where the arrows are. And this is our exhaust port so that the gases can escape. So let's open it up and see what one of these, okay, so that's one half of the mold. And you've heard me say things like intrinsically painted over the course of, several years. Intrinsically painted means that the pieces come out with pigment already on them. Okay, so that is the outer mold removed. Now, the actual piece is on what's called a collapsible core, which means it's made up of two pieces and it can collapse and remove itself. That way, the actual forearm has a uniform cast thickness that's always smooth on the inside, and it's about 1/4 inch thick. So the easiest way to get this off is I use just a random spray can, and this part is always fun. Okay, so this is the core for the collapsible mold. So now you can see that it's hollow inside. And what this allows for me to do is now we can collapse the silicone. And at that point, once the silicone is collapsed, we can remove it. Now this is a two-man job. So just for the sake of the video, I'm going to leave it on. But I don't know if you can tell from the video, but that's the inside of it. And it is, give or take, 1/4 inch thick all the way around. Now, while you're zooming in, other things of note is we molded in even the leather trim on the outside cuff areas. I don't know if you're picking up the leather grain, but it's all in there. The leather welds, everything. Look at how fine that seam line is. It's basically a hairline, and this is right out of the mold. It gets tooled down. It takes seconds to do that. Same with it on this side here, but the welds are already in. So basically, once it's removed from the silicone skin, the pour tubes are ground down, a little bit of tooling to get it completely clean, and then it goes into paint. But this is what the pieces look like right out of the molds.